As experts urge keeping a safe distance from others, we discussed how to cope with the physical isolation. Via Skype, here's more with University of Arizona psychology professor David Sbarra. So tell us a bit about human behavior and why many of us, it seems, are reacting the way that we are to this pandemic.
Well, I guess let's just start with what is anxiety. Anxiety is a negative emotional experience that comes up largely when we're dealing with uncertain and uncontrollable events in our immediate environment. And I certainly classify a global pandemic as uncertain and uncontrollable. So experiencing anxiety and this sort of sense of panic that is an alarm reaction, maybe at the wrong time, is pretty normal right now.
How much of a role do things like television, radio, social media play into what we're feeling given the uncertainty?
I think they play a tremendous role. So I teach a large undergraduate class at the university. It's entitled Health Psychology, where we focus very much on stress management, and we've pivoted since the class has gone online to focus a lot on what's happening with respect to COVID and the coronavirus. And one of the things that we've been exploring this week is the idea of vicarious trauma, and that is the extent to which we ourselves can be traumatized by seeing other people's experiences with near death, by seeing gruesome images in the media. And so the idea, stay at home, do social distancing, seems to be at odds a little bit with create space from what you're consuming by way of media. So we have to be very careful that we're not vicariously traumatizing ourselves and taking in too much.
What are some things we ought to be doing to help us sort of manage these emotions?
Well, I think the most important one, you're probably hearing this a lot right now, and your viewers are probably hearing this a lot, is to really try to control what you can control. You cannot manage the disease itself. You can manage your personal hygiene, cleaning up your space, washing your hands, maintaining physical distance from other people. And the idea of social distancing maybe is a little bit misleading. It's physical distancing that we want to really push people toward while we stay socially connected.
What is it about our analysis of this pandemic that sends some people to the grocery store to stock up on essentials?
I think that is the exact thing we do when we are panicking. Panic is an emergency reaction at the wrong time. So when we have a collective state of panic, some people might call it hysteria, we see people taking steps as if the world was ending tomorrow, and it's not. One of the things we need to be clear about is that we need to prepare ourselves mentally as well as physically for being in this over the long haul here.
What's the solution? Is it prescription medication? Is it meditation? Give us something that makes us feel like there is light at the end of the tunnel.
I think for the most part, it's not prescription anxiety medication. Short-acting anxiety medication can come with a host of other types of problems. If people are having really, really serious functional impairment, then they should talk to their doctors about that. But there are a whole host of behavioral strategies we can engage in, starting with simply learning to acknowledge and allow your feelings to be what they are. All of us are struggling with anxiety right now. As we start doing this physical distancing and the social distancing, loneliness is coming online and being something that is particularly challenging for people. We have to recognize that our emotions are there, let them be there without fighting to push them away, without fighting to push them down, and try to engage in valuable, meaningful activities that are right in front of us.
Fair to say there's a real benefit to accepting that these feelings of uncertainty are all very normal?
Absolutely. I think that is, in fact, key. It is not the feelings that cause problems for us. The feelings are very normal. This is our body's information system, and it's conveying important information. But it's what we do to manage those feelings. And sometimes we, push them away, we want to drink too much, or other times we grab on and sort of amplify them. So it's really how we manage our feelings that creates the most difficulty and challenges for people.
Okay, one step, one day at a time, it sounds like.
Absolutely, absolutely.